Welcome to Khetz tutorials, and in this video I'll be covering question 31 from D exercises in James Stewart calculus. So given this statement or these statements, and we're asked to find the remaining trig ratios. So it's important that you know where your angle lies. So we have an angle there, phi, so we have sec of phi equals that value. And it's important because that'll then tell you which of your two coordinates are negative, if there is a negative. And if they're both positive, then you don't really have to worry about this. But in this case, our value is negative, and we have to figure out which one it is, whether the x or the y. And you should remember that your r is never negative. So remember, cosine is x over r, sine is y over r, tan is y over x, and sec and cosec would just be the reciprocal of cosine and sine respectively. So now we have this angle, which is said to be between pi over 2 and pi, so it's somewhere here. And in that region, your y is positive, but your x is negative. So just keep this in mind. So sec is the reciprocal of cosine, and we said that cosine is x over r, which means now our sec is r over x. And since we have that value, our r over x equals this value over here, which is minus 1.5, which is the same as negative 3 over 2. So if we were to assign values to r and x, I'd say r is 3 and x is negative 2. So now I have x and r, and let's find y because we need it for the other trig ratios which you're asked to find. And to do that, we're going to use the Pythagoras theorem. And it says x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And we're going to substitute. We're looking for y. And we already established that y is positive. So we're going to discard anything which is negative in our answer. So y squared equals 3 squared minus 2 squared. So this is 9 minus 4. And that should give you 5. So y squared equals 5. Y equals plus or minus square root of 5. Therefore, y equals the positive 1, because we've already established that in that region, y is positive. Alright, so this is our y. And now that we have x, y, and r, we are on our way to find the other trig ratios. So let's start with cosine. So now cosine of phi will be x over r. So x is minus 2 and r is 3. Then moving on to sine. Sine would be y over r. Our y is square root of 5 and our r is 3. Then tan of phi. Tan is y over x. Our y is square root of 5 and our x is minus 2. So you're going to have negative square root of 5 over 2. Then we have cosec of phi. And cosec is the reciprocal of sine, which means you're now going to have the reciprocal of this, which is 3 over square root of 5. And finally, cot of phi is the reciprocal of tan, which means you're going to have the reciprocal of this value, that is negative 2 of square root of 5. If you want to rationalize, feel free to do so, but these are the base answers.